Chop, and this is my friend
Suey.
And together we are
Chop Suey.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Suey, I think we need to play another game together. What about something like ramen bobbing? You guys know, like, bobbing for apples, but let's make it fun. Put some ramen noodles. It'll be... We gotta do it.
Oh my goodness, it sounds a little messy, but I'm in. Let's do it.
Yay.
Okay.
Konnichiwa. To master the art of becoming a true ninja warrior, one must take off anger and put on self-control. Many times it is easy to become angry and let it get the best of you. In these moments, it is important to heed my advice and follow this wisdom. This valuable lesson does not come from me alone. The art of taking off anger and putting on self-control was modeled by David in 1 Samuel. David had every reason to be angry. He was hiding in a cave as he was being chased and threatened by a man and his soldiers. This was not just any man, but King Saul himself. Saul was very jealous of David and was always looking for ways to kill him. But David made a promise to God that he would never hurt Saul because he was God's chosen king. While the king and his men were chasing David, Saul decided to stop in a cave for well, let's just say when you gotta go, you gotta go. The cave was so dark that he couldn't see that David and his men were hiding in the cave. Right then, David had to make a choice. David put on self-control and realized that he must not do anything to harm King Saul. Instead of being angry and killing him, David snuck up close to Saul without him noticing and cut off a small piece of his robe. Later, David told Saul what had happened. King Saul wept and was grateful when he realized that David had spared his life. Sometimes when we are angry, we might feel like doing things to hurt others. But we can fight this bad habit like a ninja warrior by taking off anger and putting on self-control.
Good morning, boys and girls. Just like Sensei taught us today, we're supposed to take off the anger and put on the self-control. And our story today comes from 1 Samuel, a book in the Bible, and we are in chapter 24 in this story. And it's all about when David was a boy and he was getting ready to become king. He had been told he would be king, and King Saul at the time, he did not like that. He did not like that David was going to be king next. And he actually went out to try and kill David. And while David is out running away from Saul, he hides in a cave. And like you saw in the story, King Saul went in to go potty in the cave, and David had the opportunity to kill him right then. And all of David's men said, "Let's get King Saul. He's right there." All his men are out of the cave. He's alone. And David knew it wasn't the right thing to do. It actually says in chapter 24 that David told his men, "The Lord forbid me that I should do such a thing to my master," because Saul was still David's king, and he knew he wasn't allowed to kill him, and so he didn't. And then later he tells Saul, "Hey, I could have killed you, and I chose not to." And Saul had the opportunity to either be angry or to have self-control and forgive. Just like David did in the cave, he could be angry that Saul was trying to kill him, or he could have self-control and not kill him like he knew he was supposed to, because that's what God had told him to do. So sometimes, I know you guys have people out there that make you angry sometimes. Sometimes it's your little brother or sister. Sometimes it might even be your mom and dad. They make you angry because they don't let you do something, or they do something you didn't want them to. And we're not supposed to get mad, and we're definitely not supposed to hit or kill anybody. We're just supposed to have self-control and do what we're supposed to do and what's right and what God tells us to do. So I hope this story reminds you next time you get mad that you can calm down, take a deep breath, and do what's right. I love you guys so much. Thanks for joining us this morning. Stick around for what Nun and Chuck have right after this.
Oh no, what happened in here?
Oh, yuck! What is that smell?
Oh.
It smells like a skunk and a stink bug became friends with a trash can, and they all hung out here for hours.
It looks like the last people that were here practicing just trashed the place again.
And this isn't the first time it's happened. We both know they have a bad habit of doing this, like, all the time.
You know, you're right, Chuck. We've got to teach them a lesson and dirty this place even worse than they did.
Great idea. Take that!
And this.
Yeah.
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah?
I don't think this is the best way for us to prove our point.
Oh, yeah. We just made the mess even worse than it was before.
Getting angry and trying to get revenge isn't going to work. In fact, as we can see from this situation, it might even make things worse.
You're so right. How will they ever learn to clean up if we just treat the dojo the same way they do?
Well, exactly. We need to show them the right way to act. But that's not going to happen if we just let anger get in the way. Okay, Chuck, let's just take a deep breath.
All right, I'm taking off the anger. The anger's off now. What do I do next?
Well, we need to put on some self-control.
Put on self-control. Ah, that's much better.
All right, nothing left to do but clean this place up.
I bet I can clean up faster than you. Want a race? Loser buys the winner some ramen.
You're on. Ready, set, go.
I'm gonna beat you.
So, Chuck, this week, after talking with Nun and Chuck taught me a new move. So, you remember your flamingo?
Yeah?
He taught you? Okay, yeah, he taught me the alligator.
No way.
Yeah.
Show me.
Yeah. Okay, so you do this,
Okay.
and then you're like,
Oh. Yeah, I love it.
so guys, just like Nun and Chuck taught us, we're gonna take off the anger, we're gonna put on the self-control. I hope you have time to practice the flamingo and the alligator this week. Don't forget, we're all learning how to be ninjas for Jesus. I can't wait till next week. We have so much fun planned for you. Stick around. Can't wait to see you.
Chop and Suey. Chop Suey. Is that a thing?
Are you doing this?
Yes.
Okay.
What's my intro?
I don't know.
Great, okay.
The alligator.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Great. Fantastic.
Well, guys, just like Nun and Chuck said in the video, we want to take off the, what are we on? Anger.
Perfect.
Okay. So gross.
Go.
I can't get anything else. Okay. What are you getting?
Get the
I got
Lego.
one more bug.
I can't get the Lego.
Okay.
I can't do it. Last one.
Oh no. I can't get him.
Congrats. And
Woo!
that's the end of that.
Should we high five?
Yep, high five each other.
Oh, yeah.